For everyone making six figures, what do you do for work? Aircraft mechanic. People should be listing their age here as well. Pharmacist. Staff scientist at a national lab, but don't get too excited. You go to college for 9 years first, and lots of analysis shows the better money is taking an undergrad engineering job, getting paid sooner, and working up the corporate ladder. I basically get to chase down whatever cool ideas I want though, within reason. Shoot positrons through magnets to make X-rays. Let's do it. Can we make a better jet engine using redacted for compression blades? Here's $20 million, go find out. Crane operator in the oil industry. Easiest job forever had. $3,000 to get your NCCO and $6,500 to get your CDL. I work 12-hour days but only on the crane 1.5 hours a shift. The other 11 hours is spent sleeping, playing Xbox, watching movies, etc. Public librarian in California. I'm at the top of our salary scale for non-managers, since I've been here current job for 11 years. Gross salary is right around $100,000 full benefits and a pension. And I actually enjoy the work, too. I own a house painting company. 20-30 hours a week of manual labor a week and about 10 of office paperwork. 2 employees. Make reports from databases, mostly. That and related analysis, helping users use the software, help design how well configure software, test it, etc. Software developer. To answer another commenter's question, I usually work 30-40 hours a week. I'm a court reporter stenographer in the US. I work in an industry where AI will soon be doing all of my work. And no one will care. They will still be entertained. And at some point you will not know the difference. Stunt performer. Accounting. IT. My job is basically figure out how to herd cats, by asking the cats how they want to be herded. Truck driver, specifically fuel transport and delivery. Average around $150K a year, but can get into the low 200s if I was willing to do FIFO work. Work in the trades. Many of my buddies who are electricians, plumbers, and VAC all make 6+ figures with 0 student loan debt. Not too bad. Journeyman lineman. Oklahoma. To everybody who responded with their job, please help me. You're hiring. I'm tired of eating noodles and peanut butter. Outpatient psych nurse. Physician. 30, but also $230K in debt. Kiss people's us that make 7 figures. I'm a cloud infrastructure manager, but since no one knows what that is, I just say I'm a technical project manager. I'm 33 and I've been doing this for about 4 years. I started making a bit over $60,000 a year as a junior project manager and I've had 2 promotions at this point. Currently work in the financial services sector in a Fortune 500 company. Completely remote. Work 40 hours a week except for the occasional weekend release. UPS delivery driver. Excellent benefits, Teamsters Union. Spray shotcrete for tunnels underground, high school dropout. $1,050 a day, work 2 weeks a month. Life's good. For year project, having been out of work since I started spraying. 11 years now. I clean houses. During my days of dusting and clean rich people's toilets, I pull out my phone and tell people I make 6 figures. I switched careers and no longer make 6 figures, however I used to make that about 9 years ago, self-publishing my own romance and erotica books. I make insulin for diabetics. I have no college, it's basically a glorified factory job that looks similar to how a modern brewery is run. I'm a private criminal defense attorney. Luckily, I don't have any student loan debt. I went to law school on a full scholarship. Not sure I'd do it again if I could reset. I'd sure never recommend that anyone go $200,000 or more into debt for law school. Nope. I sell propane and propane accessories. My brother right off the street, no college, some kind of latex factory. I am 26, I am a stripper and substitute teacher. I make around $130,000 before taxes a year. IT. Mobile marketing consultant. Started making six figures about 6-7 years ago. Had some serious health issues and had to take some time off from work the past few years. Made like $25,000 last year. That was painful. Got myself back into a healthy place, moved to Europe as a digital nomad, started my own marketing agency, and I'm on track to make $250,000 this year. Phew. 43 years old. I'm 7 figures in my currency, but 6 if converted to USD. I'm a non-techie in the tech industry, so basically a fuck ton of meetings. Sometimes I scribble boxes and arrows. Public school teacher, but I live in a very expensive area, have a master's degree, 10 years of experience, and a ton of continuing education credits. My district also doesn't give healthcare. Sales. Train conductor. Trophy husband. Cracked $100,000 around 30 years old in security software sales, took forever to get on the right track for me. I made $440,000 last year, have not made a less than $200,000 in 3 years. I am 40, Atlanta, Georgia. Airline pilot. I work for 2 years to make 6 figures. Screenwriter. I'm 36, and it took me 10 years to A, get good, and B, get an agent. For much of that time, I made less than $30,000 a year working part-time jobs, tutoring, and waiting tables. Now my fee per script is in the low to mid 6 figures. It's a little like the NFL, lots of people want to do this job, but very few people actually can, and the development window is very long. Feel like this question gets asked all the time, and I think the better question these days is who's making $250,000 and what are you doing? $100,000 depending where you are is literally the new $50,000, $60,000. I always wonder how people even survive and have a house, 2 cars, multiple kids, and make anything less than $100,000. Shit's so damn expensive. $100,000 doesn't go very far these days. Edit to answer the question. Tech sales. My best friend is a senior underwriter for Chase Bank. He makes about $115,000. What's really a slap in the tits is he's a high school dropout. Electronic retail manager, $300,000. Worked my way up from stockroom at Old Navy in high school, college. Highly recruited by other companies. Never used my degree. HR at a remote gold mine in Alaska. Drugs. Military. Not the greatest job in the world, and I sold myself to something I morally don't agree with, but I'm making just over 6 figures after taxes and live comfortably with good benefits. Retire in another decade, so there's that too. Age 29. Software engineer for an automotive company. Federal governor. My job isn't really hard, it's the bullshit you put up with. A lot of it is being clean. Clean criminal record. Clean financial record. Clean medical and fitness. Correct education boxes checked. Willing to grow where planted anywhere in the country every 2-3 years. People who read between the lines probably know exactly what I do. Hard to explain, but kind of like this: the work itself isn't hard, but the average person don't want to jump through all the hoops. Consultant. I tell people how to run shit better. I'm a high school teacher in Central California. Edit to add, since a few people have asked I teach at a public school. The comment section is going to be mostly people from CA or some other HCO, I assume. Same job got me 5 figures in Texas. I moved to CA, got 2x my TX salary. But I was saving way more money in TX, and paying half the rent. I think concentration in HCO locations is the real reason people think software engineers make more money. I lived way more luxuriously with a 5-figure salary in TX. Geologist. My job rocks. Oilfield. 6 figures is the new 5